Have you ever wondered how much of our spiritual warfare is actually doing anything good? Some of us have been wrestling against the same problems for years and years, and maybe we're doing it wrong. I think we are. I want you to look at the scriptures concerning the fight that we have in this world, the fight that we have against our enemy. Here's Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Well, we do wrestle, but it's just not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So since our wrestling match is not one of the flesh against the flesh, but our wrestling opponent is a spirit, then we need to learn how to fight in the spirit. I want to show you something concerning our warfare, because I think for too long people have misunderstood spiritual warfare. Let's find out what it's really all about. 2 Corinthians 10:4-5. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal or natural, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. We do have weapons. We do have warfare. And it says the weapons of our warfare are not natural or carnal, but they're mighty through God. So we're going to wrestle the devil. We're going to fight the devil. And our weapons are mighty. That sounds pretty good. It says they're so mighty they can pull down strongholds. That sounds great. So you imagine yourself with the weapons of God and you're just slicing and dicing devils right and left. But listen to what it really says. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. And what are these strongholds that we're pulling down? Casting down imaginations. It's in your head. And every high thing that exalts itself above the knowledge of God, that's knowledge that's in your head. And bringing into captivity every thought unto obedience of Christ, that's in your head. The big wrestling ground, the big wrestling match is in your head. What you need to learn to do is to step out of the arena of the carnal mind, because that's where the devil fights you, and step into the mind of Christ, and there's no fight. The fight's over. Because in Christ, you are a victor. You're an overcomer, and your enemy has no power. He's been put under your feet.